Hi guys, looking through the hotel window. At night or at day, there's a vast difference in what you would see. Day bring clarity. It brings the real scene. Night, it could be clouded under the lights and the different colors. So in this big video, we will be looking at sometime taking a step back to get clarity about our lives. It might not be turning on a light switch, but it might just be changing the scenery just for a bit. So let's go. Hi, my name is Paula Simon, a believer who 25 plus years ago made a decision that changed my life, strengthened my faith, which led to a closer walk with God. On this channel, I encourage women to be more proactive in their lives and embrace changes one step at a time. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber or visitor, welcome also. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification button so YouTube will let you know when a new video is uploaded. Also, guys, please share the video if you find of any value to you. And you know of any sister, a cousin, a friend, share it on your page, on your website, so more people will get an opportunity to listen, and it will be greatly appreciated. As I said in the introduction, daytime could bring clarity or give you the real view or the real scene of something else. And in life, sometimes we need to get a different perspective on it. Okay, right now, anyone familiar with me know that I'm traveling. It might not entail you getting on a plane, packing a suitcase. It might be just you getting on a bus. If you drive, getting in your car, going away for moving away from where you live for even if it's a 2-hour drive and visit somewhere different. For me, I could remember is when I had my granddaughter Robin and she was with me. She will go to daycare during the week and then our weekends. I started thinking, me and Miss Robin Allison in this house, upstairs, downstairs, no, let's start doing stuff. And I'm so grateful to God for having her in my life because I never thought of that before. And we will get in that car. Sometime Friday, I pass around, pick her up from the daycare place, and we head straight out because the car is already packed. I will go somewhere that is 2.5 hour drive away from where I live. So sometimes we end up near to Florida or sometimes I prepare to drive even longer and we end up in South Carolina or North Carolina, wherever it is. And we will go away for a weekend. In my case, is that Robin will get a chance to play outside because where I am, we don't have extra spot to play because it's a townhouse unless you go to the park. But it's for her to get somewhere to play. And for me, not having to make up my bed. Because guys, a vacation for me is if I don't have to make up my bed. I just don't want to, so I go to a hotel. So I don't have to make up my bed. I'm that deep. But when you go somewhere else, as I said, when I'm at home, I cannot leave my bed on me. I will get up at 6:30 in the morning. And before I go downstairs, I make that bed. Even when I went downstairs to exercise. Because when I come back upstairs to take a shower, I would not be going into that bedroom. So the minute I wake up, say my prayer and things like that, the next thing I do is make my bed. In the hotel room, the bed don't have to be made. I'm okay with it, but it's something when I'm in the house, I can't stand on tidy bed. So I go away just to get a break, to get a different view, right? So in your case, it don't have to be just to make bed. But when you're in your current situation or you're in your home, there's a lot of things it's hard for you to focus on because, okay, you're remembering this, you're watching at the post-it note on the refrigerator, or I got to call back somebody, then you're seeing something that needs to be done. But when you're away from that, your regular surrounding, it gives you an opportunity to think. And as I know, there's a whole lot of people that I know personally, and I'm certain that I don't know, who do not like to travel, especially travel alone. So going to another country by themselves might be a feat. But you know what? You could go somewhere that is near. Give yourself that opportunity to get a new view on something or a new view on your life. And when you're out there, use the time. Since you don't have to run downstairs to clean the kitchen, or you have the load of laundry to do, or you got to go to the supermarket, use that time to take a note of your life. What is going right? What is not going right? Or just sit down and ask God to give you clarity, help you with that fear that you're experiencing. Ask Him to give you guidance. And I'm asking you, God, while I'm out here, to give me a different view on life. And as I said, they don't have to be that far. If you're living in New York, go over to New Jersey or Pennsylvania, or go to Boston. Find somewhere else to go. If you're living in Boston, go down to New York. Plan for it. Make it part of your bills. I have a friend, Elaine, and years ago she said it to me. She said, Paula, traveling is an expense. It's right there along with my mortgage, along with my utility bills and your phone bill and insurance and all the other expenses you have. She said traveling is a bill. And guys, you could look at it that way. Traveling is a bill. Elaine traveling bill was very high because she's total around the world. She's in Europe. She's there. Your own don't have to be that big. But if you make it a priority because you're consciously working on being intentional for this year, you want changes in your life. And in order to make the change, you have to make the change. Look at your budget. I know they have some people who it is really, 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 really tight. And they have some that is not that tight. But because you never make it that important, you never see the importance of it. So you never factor that expense into your bill. Make traveling right there along with the cable bill and the gas bill. And when you make it a priority, you will then start finding ways in which to cut other bills. If you own a car and you're paying car insurance, review your car insurance. You don't care if you changed your agent last year. You don't have no alliance to no company or no agent, because I don't know about you, but I never hear the insurance company say, okay, Miss Simon, you've been a loyal customer. You paid your bill. We're going to give you 1 month free insurance. That don't happen. So you don't have no alliance or no loyalty to any one of them. Change the bill. See if you could save a $300-400 there. If you have a home that you're paying your home insurance through your mortgage company, through your mortgage, that one for certain, I could bet you that you're overpaying for it. Because when they hike the rate to the mortgage company don't care. You might have insurance for some home that worth $400,000. They have $4 million coverage on your home, which they would never pay you. You start looking at that base. So even if it is done through the mortgage company, call the insurance company, ask them for the recent bill, ask them question why they increase it, check to see how much coverage they give you. You don't want extra coverage because they're not going to give you that extra money, even if your house burned to the ground. And remember, the value of your home includes the land that it's on. And nowhere you will ever get a fire that they would need to replace the land. In your bill, look at your expenses. Look at ways and means in which you could start making this little change, this little, let me see, what kind of trip we will call it, this refreshers course. See how you could make it possible for you to start traveling. As I said, you don't have to be dealing with the airport. You don't have to be in another country. You don't have to be dealing with a different language. It might be just cross the river, out of town. You're living in one part of Brooklyn, you go to another part. You're living in part of Brooklyn, you go to Long Island. And you just give yourself that time. Get a different view about your life. Remember about the light I show you, the night and the day? That could be it. Not literally, figuratively. So guys, have a great week. And remember, there's several more videos that I have about changing our lives, making a bold walk, looking at things differently. So check up there. And I will talk to you next week. Have a great week. Remember, God loves you. And He loved me too. Bye.